Hi, Elle Ingalls here, and hopefully this will stay going because the internet or the signal, whatever it is going in and out because I'm pretty much in the middle of nowhere. I am on Lake Winnipocket in New Hampshire. Never been to this lake. It is so pristine and so beautiful, and it's my office for the next few days. I'll show you. Like it's really an old-fashioned cottage, which I couldn't be more happy than to be in an old-fashioned cottage in New Hampshire. Beautiful lake, beautiful foliage. Some clients of mine are coming to be with me for a retreat this weekend, but I have a few days here beforehand. Actually, my son who lives in Boston now is going to come up and visit me tomorrow. So this is technically my office. We'll be working tomorrow. I want to talk about busy because a lot of people say to me, "Elle, you're so busy." My cousins just said that to me. You're so busy. Pressure free, I would definitely use that word to describe my life. Like I felt harried and busy and like I had to get everything done and do it all perfectly, especially like the holidays. I would want to make the holidays so perfect. And I definitely had that adrenalized energy. I was an adrenaline addict, I admit it. I thought adrenaline made me powerful. I thought it made me super mom and I was capable of doing everything. Working, teaching, coaching, working with my kids, like all the stuff. But that wasn't the truth. Like that was so, such inaccurate thinking about what was right for me and healthy for me. And so I want to share a little bit about the change from being busy and harried to being calm and confident and getting far more done effectively without that adrenaline rush and without those stress hormones really hurting us and damaging us. So let's start with this. When you start to feel that busyness, if you can notice in your body where you're getting a little tight, most people will be the shoulders, like the shoulders will go up, or maybe you come here and you get tight here in your face. Like if you can just start to notice any sort of tension like that, that's the first step, like awareness. A lot of times we are not aware of how tight our faces are or how much we're tightening our shoulders. And so having some awareness and noticing it, it's like, it's a clue. It's a clue that something's working on you. And when you can notice that clue, the first step, and you probably hear me say this a lot, but if you do it, it actually can work, is to just relax those belly muscles. Like really relax your belly muscles. Really get that part of your body super relaxed. It will tell your brain there's no reason to be frantic. There's no reason to trigger that adrenaline rush and go into fight or flight. Like you're safe. And I would say that so many people that I talk to today, there's a high level of people feeling unsafe, whether it's in their homes or like unsafe from the way people treat them. I don't think we're treating each other the way we did pre-pandemic. Like people used to be so much more caring about each other and loving toward each other, and that's missing a little bit. So when you relax your belly, you're actually telling yourself you're safe. And I think that's really a first step. And if you feel safe, then you're less apt to need to have that adrenaline rush to get your day done. The other thing that's going to happen, like we think that adrenaline is helpful to us, but it's actually shutting down our brain's ability to work effectively. So things that are taking you a certain amount of time, once you stop releasing those hormones, you're going to find that you're so much more effective. You get things done faster and you're far less apt to hit the wall. So have you ever been working on a project? Maybe you're at work and maybe you hit that 3 p.m. thing and you're just exhausted. You want a nap. The need for a nap, by the way, there's so many people out there who will tell you, oh, napping is good, take a nap. But if you need a nap, I really question that. If you need a nap around 3 p.m. every day, that to me is a sign that earlier in your day, you definitely triggered the stress response. And now the second flood of hormones is going out to actually fix what you've damaged. So cortisol is a great drug. You need it. It fixes your brain cells in your extremities that you damaged in the first flood of hormones. So you need it. But one of the side effects can be that you feel, there's a few things, but you feel like you'll hit the wall. You're just like tired, but you can't really sleep either. Have you ever tried to take a nap and like not been able to? Because like your mind is still racing. not sleeping well, not getting a real night's sleep. Like one of my clients was on our call. I had an alumni call the other night. So people who've gone through my programs. And it was so cool. I worked with her 4 years ago, and she has now had 4 years of great deep sleep. That's amazing. I was so on high for her. 4 hours of great deep sleep. Like, this is just so cool to hear that. So we can't get into that real delta wave sleep if we've triggered so much adrenaline in our day, because the hydrocortisone and cortisone is going to go out to tell us to wake up. So that's really kind of interesting. You know, and one of the great benefits of pressure free is like getting that real night's sleep, that beautiful night's sleep. I should give you, like, it's so sunny. I don't know if you can see how beautiful this lake is because of the sun. But man, it is gorgeous. It is so beautiful. So one of the benefits of being an entrepreneur and doing the work I do, as long as I have a signal, I was coaching from my car today. So as I was traveling, like I can pretty much coach from anywhere, which is kind of cool, unless I have an in-person event. But I'm very excited to be here. I'll get a lot of really good work done, plus coaching some clients as well. And just know that I'm always here for you. Like if you ever need anything, please DM me. I had a client call me that I haven't worked with in years, and they just called me because they need a little help in that moment. And I was so happy to help them out. So if you feel busy, if you use that word to describe yourself, chances are you're just triggering too much adrenaline. And if you could learn how to not do that, you're just going to feel a little bit better. So someone's giving me some love there. I'm really grateful for the love. Sometimes I feel like I'm talking into the void. But I know people watch me because they tell me, oh, I watched your show, da-da-da. So thank you so much for the love. I wish you a great pressure-free day. And just DM me if you need anything. Bye.